Allah knows everything. يَعْلَمُ مَا كَانَ وَمَا يَكُونُ وَمَا لَمْ يَكُنْ إِذَا كَانَ كَيْفَ يَكُونُ. Allah knows that which was, that which is, that which will be.
Why did you accept Islam?
Why do I accept Islam? After knowing Islam, why should not I accept Islam? Islam is the truth. It's a way of life. It's divine. It's practical. It's logic. It's rational. Islam is the answer to whatever problem that we need to live in this world. And Islam is for you here and for you in your hereafter. Anyone who learn about Islam and understand Islam, I don't think they will not accept Islam. They are sure to accept Islam because our nature is that we love what is right. We love what is good. And we can't appreciate Islam today so easily because the Muslims don't show good example and the media is very unjust to the Muslim. وَمَكَرُوا وَمَكَرَ اللَّهُ وَاللَّهُ خَيْرُ الْمَاكِرِينَ. The more they talk bad about Islam, the more people are exposed to the beauty of Islam. We have a lot of brothers say, thanks to Mr. Bush of America, we came to love and understand Islam through him. Because they attack Islam and people want to know more about this religion and they found out the truth of Islam by themselves. May Allah bless us. May Allah guide us. That's why I accept Islam.
Prophet Muhammad never said he was Sunni. He gave us the Sunnah. He never said he was Shiite. But through his daughter Fatima, he had Hussein and Hassan. Come on. He never said he was Hanafi, Sufi. That's your stuff. Be what he was. He was a Muslim.
When God has purposed for you to do something significant, expect the enemy to send out his special forces. That might be why your life has been so hard. Not because God is not with you, but maybe God is so distinctively with you. Maybe his plan for your life is so intimidating and threatening to the devil that there's no way he's going to let you ascend to your purpose without an attack. That might be why you're fighting right now.
I see people become Muslim that leave behind the most glamorous lives, that leave behind parties and palaces for La ilaha illallah, and they say, I've never been happy until now. And then I see young Muslims running towards that glitter and that lifestyle, thinking that it's going to give them happiness. It's like you have the treasure in your lap. So there's a saying from a Shafi'i rahimahullah, he said, Ya Rab, razaqtani al-Islam wa lam as'aluk. Oh Allah, you gave me Islam and I didn't even ask you for it. It just fell in my lap. Farzuqni al-Jannah, so grant me Jannah, wa ana as'aluk, and I'm asking you. Like you gave me Islam so easily, I didn't have to fight for it. How merciful of a Rabb you are, how merciful of a Lord you are. So give me Jannah and I'm asking you for it. What is it then if I ask you for Jannah? So alhamdulillah for what we have, and we have to translate that beauty to other people.
Time out to question this life, to question your purpose, to question your existence. The beginning of our life is okay, it's ignorance. We don't know what we're living for, we're young. It's ignorance. We don't know why we're here. We're just here, the world is like a playground to us. We just want to have fun. We just want to be happy. But what we're guilty of is this. We're victims of searching for happiness in all the wrong areas. We actually don't know what's good for us. It's true, Allah did create us. We are property of Allah. Allah created us and Allah knows what's good for us. We don't know what's good for us. We think we know what will make us happy. So we spend every day of our life chasing our desires. Chasing our desires, thinking, yeah, I'm going to do that because that will make me happy. I'm going to wear this because this will make me happy. But we still end up sad. None of us are happy. None of us are content. So we're all chasing happiness in the wrong areas. I like this girl because she's like that. I like that guy because he's like that. The things we think we want, the things we think are good for us, ain't actually good for us. There's shaitan. This is the trick of the shaitan. What he does is, he decorates those things that are bad for you to make them seem like they're amazing and they're beautiful, so that we're attracted to them. And you see the things that are good for you and that you need in this life. He makes them look boring and unattractive, so you don't want it. You know, it's like food. It's like food, you know, a salad. Imagine an advert about a salad. It's just green. It don't look nice, but then an advert for Burger King or something, or McDonald's, they know how to make that burger look so juicy. The cheese, the sauce, the burger, the bun, and it just looks amazing. But that's not good for you. But the salad is, and look how boring it is. But that's Islam. Islam is like that green salad. It just looks boring to us. Us as kids, Islam just looks boring. It just is like a green salad. But the truth is that Islam is actually what's good for us. And everything we want, that happiness we want, that contentment we want in our heart is in Islam.
You want to know what the greatest test of good character is? Imam al-Ghazali rahimahullah said, the greatest test of good character is how you deal with people with bad character. It's very easy to be for justice when it's for someone that's on your team. But when you're challenged, and the only incentive that you have is to please Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and you have to access that inner self, that's when you know what you're made of.
Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is al-Hakim, and every interaction in our life is full of hikmah. We have to learn to accept a reality, which is that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has put us today where we are for a reason. You have to start believing in purpose in your life. Unfortunately, a lot of the Western world that is void of God is bought into this concept of coincidence, that everything happens just because it's happening and you go with the flow and that's it. As Muslims, we believe in a higher purpose. We believe that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is Al-Hakim. Al-Hakim is a wise, and the scholars, when they define the word hikmah, they use this interesting statement. They say, وَضْعُ الشَّيْء فِي مَحَلِّهِ, placing something in its exact location. You have to learn to believe that the people you meet, what you do in your life, is all with purpose.
Wallahi, go out there and see the condition of this world. Go out there and see the condition of this world. The Shaykh was giving a talk, a small talk about tahara. About tahara. So one of the brothers, he came up to him after, he says to him, Shaykh, Malish, you were speaking about making ghusl. He says to him, yes. He says to him, Shaykh, you only make ghusl when you commit zina, huh? Married for 20 years. Married for 20 years. Been sleeping with he's been sleeping with his wife, with his wife, and he thinks that you only perform ghusl when you commit the act of zina. And he's praying. And he's praying. My brothers, this is your responsibility. Wallahi, this is your deen. If you're waiting for Shaykh Fulan and Shaykh Fulan to come and save you, wallahi, woe to you. Woe to you. Just like how you don't wait for anyone to come and pay your bills, why do you wait for people to come and teach you your deen? Why? Why? Why are we waiting for this person and that person? This is your responsibility. And my brothers, malish, forgive me, I'll leave you with this last hadith, authentic narration, Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam, so that you and I understand the importance of da'wah in our life. He says, لا تأمرن بالمعروف ولا تنهون عن المنكر. Your Prophet is saying what? He says, you will enjoy that which is good and you will forbid that which is evil. Or what? أو ليوشكن الله أن يبعث عليكم عقابا منه. Or verily Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He will send down His punishment to you. What is the punishment of Allah? He says, ثم تدعون له ولا يستجاب لكم. He says, you will raise your hands and make dua, and Allah will not accept your dua. This is His punishment.